What in the world is actually happening over here? Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so we can talk about Ancient Gear Catapult over here. So ever since we reprinted Ancient Gear Fortress over here, Catapult has been on the rise. And I gotta tell you, seeing displacement of value is a pretty common thing in this game, especially as one thing goes down, other people start to pick up the deck. And I guess looking at Ancient Gear stuff right now, this is actually kind of turned into one of those things. I mean, yeah, it does special summon from the deck, ignoring summoning conditions, which is pretty good, considering, you know, kind of what you're working with Ancient Gears. But it's not like Ancient Gears are an incredibly strong deck. I find it interesting that, you know, when you look at the rogue categories and things, especially with this, as of right now, there were 9 listings of supers on the market this morning, with like 20 commons sitting around here. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I know we have more Ancient Gear support on the horizon, but is this, are we really rushing out here, spending all of this money on catapults just to have them so that we can, you know, play this deck? I genuinely don't know. I don't know who's rushing out here spending this money, because I haven't heard a lot of people, you know, going, oh, I gotta build Ancient Gears right now. No, that hype train calmed down after the last little bit. Like I said, I do know that we have more support coming here in the near future, but it's going to be a bit before you know, get that. So I just wanted to bring this up and go, Catapult's kind of going through its time out here. It's, I wouldn't be surprised to continue to see these get more wiped off of the market, but this is really, really, really interesting. And I do think that the Ancient Gear statue will kind of put a little bit more of an emphasis on this. We might see it bump up a little bit more once we get closer to that release, but it's going to be a little bit, at least until probably the beginning of next year, to see that actually happen. That's right, eWin is here. And you know what that means? That means more gaming chair experiences for you out here. And yes, discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase. Now, you might remember the Champion Series. We talked about this earlier in the week out here. This is eWin's fantastic, new, amazing chair. And, well, remember, in comparison to our dear old friends over here, these are their older brands, we have come a long, long way. Here, look at this. Look at this. Boom. We have magnets up here. We actually have new abilities. Oh, sorry, you didn't need to see that there. We have lumbar support back here on the Champion chair. And, of course, I think this is one of the coolest things that we actually had for this. These are actually come off now. So you can actually adjust these and do whatever else that you might want to with your chair. I'm telling you, you have a lot of cool options with this series out here. And I really, really, really like the idea of what you can do. See? Just look at that. My camera lens. Oh, see, look at that. It's telling you that the eWin experience is here. So, you can discount code MCO40, save you 30% on your gaming chair experience out here for Black Friday. And I gotta tell you, Cyber Monday, it's gonna work just as well. Wait, it is Cyber Monday? That's right. Time today to save. So, we have so many cool chairs available from them. So I'll leave a link down below so you guys can grab yours today. The Primite hype. Now, if you've been paying attention to Lordly Load out here, Load has been going up in price a lot. And I don't know why people are kind of so surprised about this, because one of the best decks in Japan right now is a Blue Eyes deck that literally is taking advantage of playing the Primite package and interacting with the Blue Eyes stuff, because you have a level 1 tuner monster and you also have Blue Eyes White Dragon. Both of these are, you know, 2 Spirit Dragons puts a start a Cypher on the field, and a level 12 monster negate that powers itself up, and then you have the Cypher Dragon literally protecting all of your cards once, which is, by the way, really, really good. I never thought that I would see Stardust Cypher being the level 12 to go to, but Crimson Dragon really kind of turned it around. But this Primite package also has way more applications as well. We've also been seeing that the OCG has been trying out the Fiendsmith package with the Primite stuff, where you're using the fact you can call White Dowston or, you know, Pity, the other level 1 Fiend light monster that they have access to out here. The Primite stuff is just, it's so versatile in terms of things. Also, you have Drill Beam and all of that. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that this stuff is going through this crazy pickup right now. That people are just like, yeah, I gotta go pick this up. I gotta go pick up my Primite stuff. Yeah, you probably need Primite cards going forward if you're looking at playing any of the Blue Eye stuff, if you think you want to test out the Fiendsmith stuff, and if you're even looking at testing out, I'm going to say it, the Red Eyes Vanilla Bad deck. All right, these are all applications that you need to have these cards for, and Lordly Loot has already shattered $55 for those QCRs and going up. And those Secret Rares have been on the budge for a little while now, so gonna have to keep an eye on this. Voiceless Voice hype. Holy crap, man. Watching Ultimate Lows go up in price from, an acceptable price point to, like, this explosion of value out here has been very, very interesting to keep an eye on. And I don't know what it is about this right now. I don't know if it's the Ryuji hype out here that people are like, hey, we can test out the Ryuji stuff, and we have this ritual deck. You also have people over here that are like, we can play Ryzol Voiceless Voice all of a sudden. You have these new / old ideas that we can kind of turn to right now and get excited about for Voiceless. And I think it's one of the reasons why you've seen this card spike up to $32 all of a sudden, is because people are like, what new combination is the TCG? What's going to break the mold out here? Innovators are going to try to innovate, and that's fine. You can get the secrets for $16 as of filming this, which is not unheard of, but if I'm spending $32 a piece, that's $96, or I could spend $45. I could spend half that price. Now, you're not touching the QCRs on this for cheap. QCRs like 100 plus. That's not happening. But you genuinely have a lot of hype being built around this right now, because people are looking at this going, hey, I can genuinely try some of this really good stuff. Yeah, I really don't think the Voiceless stuff is going to really make a difference, but I said that last time, and the deck became rogue, and then after a couple weeks, it phased out. I think this might be one of those cases, once we get Crossover Breakers, and it does kind of hit the scene this weekend, you might see a lot of stuff actually kind of turning heads with this. We'll have to wait and see. It is one of those situations that, maybe, just maybe, yay, Voiceless Voice low. So you guys like Skull Guardian? You guys like Revivability? Yeah, me too. Kashtira, this was actually kind of crazy. Unicorns and Fenrir's both had under 30 listings when I was looking at this a little bit ago. And granted, we just came off of a YCS a week and a half ago. You had a lot of people that were looking at that going, hey, Kashtira stuff, it's back. Yeah, I mean, mid-range control is doing very good pre the new stuff, especially Kashtira just being able to look at your opponent's extra deck, strip away, a part of the Fiendsmith combo that they might need. Fenrir's just banishing things face down. I haven't seen... the thing is, though, even though these two cards are squeaking down on listings, and they are minimizing, I've not seen anything too crazy with these exploding. It's not like they're upticking in value. Now, eventually, I mean, when enough of that supply gets low enough, they will start to rise up in value. But I'm not really seeing that right now. I think what we are seeing for the time being is something pretty subtle, to say the least. So, and I also don't know how Kashtira is going to react to, Crossover Breakers, the meta. Those two engines didn't exist in the same time as the OCG. Maybe Fenrir is just a special summon out to, Dreadnader. I don't think so, because detaching and protecting and resolving a negate is pretty good, as we have all seen out here. I don't think the Kashtira stuff lives up to that mark, though, but the community will try to hold on to any sort of sense of engine's going to work. It's going to be great. I'm telling you. It does not seem good, everybody. Especially when the field spill just says no. But maybe in a simplified game state, maybe. But Kashtira is supposed to be really good at getting there. Book of Eclipse. Oh boy. QCRs, I think I saw 9 listings today for these. What do you want me to tell you? People are looking at still Ultimate Slayer and Book of Eclipse is the new meta stop. They're looking at everything that's going on right now in the world of all of the Rise Old decks, and they're like, yes, you get these. It is good that you can get the counters very, very early. All right, being educated has paid off for you at this point. This is one of those few times that if you get ahead of the mark, you get massively rewarded very, very strongly, and that's a very, very good thing out here. I think seeing Book of Eclipse as this big major out, though, is good, especially some of those Platinum Secret Rares grossly growing up in value. I think Ultimate Slayer will be the dominant long-term card, to say the least, but Book of Eclipse will be there side by side, actually showcasing some of the cool little value that we can actually get out of this. So that is our list of what in the world has been going on out here. I gotta tell you, a lot of this is a lot of future meta application. A lot of it is speculation as to what's going on. I think Voiceless Voice has been the most hilarious thing to watch as of late, as it kind of goes up its apex out here. But a lot of the current meta trends and future meta trends will always shift around. You will have a lot of cool things that will be set out here. And honestly, I think you do need to keep an eye at least on the Primite stuff. That one's the ticking time bomb, as they say. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.